class, I have an exciting project for you today. Each student will be able to go to the library in search of interesting facts about people, places, and things on our fact-finding scavenger hunt. Would you like to find interesting facts about cats and spiders? Do you want to find out why clowns wear red noses? You can also find books about history. Would you like to know more about the life of Martin Luther King Jr.? Or perhaps you would like to find out information about the American Revolutionary War. Well, my student Katie and some of her very interesting friends are going to take us on their scavenger hunt.
Do you see something on the fact-finding scavenger hunt list that you would like to find out about in the library today? How about frogs or African American art? Let's go join Katie now.
Well, what brought you to the library today?
The teacher told me I had to come, but I never expected to see a butterfly here.
Well, you just never know what you're going to find in the library. What does your teacher want you to do today?
Our teacher wants us to find information about these items on the list she gave us. She calls it a fact scavenger hunt.
Really? Well, you are in luck today. I can help you find all of this information, and I even have some special friends that will be able to help you. Are you ready to get started?
Really? You and your friends like to hang out in the library? Oh yes, we live inside all of these books. I would never have learned that my cousins in Halifax, Nova Scotia, had 6 toes and 1 paw if I didn't read it in a book. Whoa, I didn't know cats could have 6 toes. I guess I need to read more facts and not just fiction books all the time. You can learn a lot in fiction books too, but I just love finding out information about my friends and the places we live in that I didn't know before. So what did your teacher ask you to do? Mostly find things about animals. Oh, well look, here comes my friend the Spider King right now. Really? You're the Spider King? Yes, and I can show you tons of books about my kingdom. This book says that spiders eat living things. Yuck. Yes, they are delicious. Are there any more bugs in here? Who are you calling a bug? I am arachnid. Look it up. There are thousands of things just waiting inside these books to learn. Like what? Just look around. Are you sure?
Look at some of the great books I found to help us on our hunt. For emerging readers like many of you, I found these books about animals with facts about bears, sharks, and animals that live in the woods. I also found these books that tell us about great Americans throughout history. Did you know that when Martin Luther King was growing up, he wasn't allowed to use the water fountains the white children drank from? And he didn't understand why. As he grew older, he marched and petitioned to change laws that separated blacks from whites. The book Baseball's Best tells us about 5 of the most amazing athletes in baseball history, including Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, Jackie Robinson, Roberto Clement, and Hank Aaron. Find out what unforgettable feats won each player a place in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Baseball's Best. In the American Revolution, we discover why people were fed up with British laws. This led the local farmers and tradesmen to form a militia.
Hey, what book did you find today? I found a book about sharks. Did you know sharks are one of the most misunderstood and feared creatures? If you don't, you should take a look at this book. It's pretty good. Will. What book did you find today? I found a book on African American arts. The series celebrates contributions to African Americans to many areas of the arts. You should really read this. I'll try.
Hey, what book did you find today?
I found a book on the deadliest animals. Did you know that there are angry hippos and charging elephants and killer frogs? If you didn't, you really need to read this book.
Okay, I'll have to try that. What book did you find today? I found a book about crocodiles. They're one of the weird and wonderful animals of Australia, the island continent down under. You can read about their curious habits, their conflicts with people, and their future. Wow, I'm going to try and read that book.
What book did you get today?
I found a book about the circus. Do you know why clowns have red noses? And do you know what's the most popular circus drink? If you don't, you should really come to the library and read these books.
Have you enjoyed meeting some of Katie's library friends? Exploring the nonfiction section of the library can be fun. But can you also find facts in fiction books? Let's read the fictional story, Sam's Seasons, written by Christine Price, to see if we can find true facts in this story. Sam, where are your boots? Mom, do I have to find them today? I don't remember where I left them. Sam, please find your boots. Last spring I wore them in the rain. I splashed in the water puddles. Sam, please find your boots. Last summer I wore them to the beach. I filled them with sand to make a castle. Sam, please find your boots. Last autumn I wore them in the leaves. I raked the leaves in a pile and I jumped in. Sam, please find your boots. Last winter I wore them in the snow. I used them to help stop my sled. Sam, please find your boots. They must be somewhere in here. I know I wore them all 4 seasons. But Sam, where are your boots now? I found them. But look, Mom, now my boots are too small. Sam's Seasons, written by Christine Price. Can you help me find the true facts in this story?
Can you find the fact about seasons on this page? Yes, there are 4 seasons. Winter is cold and snowy. What happens in the spring? Lots of rain. Summer is full of sunshine and fun. Autumn brings beautiful leaves. See how much we learned from Sam's Seasons? Well, I hope you had fun learning about all of the facts that you can find in the library today. How did you do on your scavenger hunt? Did you find all of the items?